Reagan once said that the thing about the winning team that wasn't a pleasure for him was his frustration over all the distortions in the script. The studio refused to have the word epilepsy mentioned, although Alexander suffered from the disease, and it had been a major factor in his life. Warner's also insisted on playing down his bouts with booze. Well, Reagan wanted to make a film that was much more honest in its approach, but Warner's felt the public wouldn't tolerate seeing a baseball hero portrayed as anything but a hero in a movie. Up next on TCM, things do get darker, much darker.
Then we take a gander at the early career of silent screen great Harold Lloyd in Harold Lloyd, the Third Genius, Episode 1. And more of the silent comics' rarely seen screen gems are examined in Harold Lloyd, the Third Genius, Episode 2. You just can't have too much of a good thing today on Turner Classic Movies.
Oh, man, sunshine, listen you. Never tell me dreams come true. Just try it, and I'll start a riot. Beatrice Fairfax, don't you dare.
Let me explain that. For years, the specialty of Warner Brothers Studios was films about tough characters, women who were dames, and guys who were big lugs, where everybody smoked a lot and growled even more, always with a chip on the shoulder. And that's a perfect description of this next film, Clash by Night. It's full of those Warner Brothers touches, except it's a movie that was made by RKO. Well, how come? Probably because the man who produced it, Jerry Wald, had just come from a long, long tenure at Warner Brothers and brought some of that Warner Brothers style with him. Thus, a Warner Brothers film made by RKO. Now, Clash by Night was originally written for Broadway by Clifford Odets. It opened on the stage there in 1941 and starred Tallulah Bankhead. At the time, it was considered much too explicit, too adult to ever be turned into a motion picture. And indeed, it was 11 years before Clash by Night was filmed, with Barbara Stanwyck now in the part created by Tallulah. This film also features Marilyn Monroe in her first co-starring role in a major A-budget movie. And it was a big break for Marilyn, and a big break for the movie, too, because Marilyn is the reason most people went to see this film in 1952. We're presenting Clash by Night right now as part of our DVS Showcase. DVS is a great service that enables the visually impaired to more fully enjoy some of our classic movies here on TCM. Here's the film from 1952, starring Barbara Stanwyck, Robert Ryan, Paul Douglas, and Marilyn Monroe. Clash by Night.
The following movie is being presented using the new descriptive video service, which allows visually impaired persons to enjoy our classic films. To take advantage of this service, you must select the SAP or second audio program option, which is available on most new televisions and VCRs. Please consult your owner's manual for instructions on how to use the SAP feature on your television or VCR. For additional information on our schedule of DVS presentations, please write us at Turner Classic Movies, 1050 Techwood Drive Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia 30318, or email us at our website at tcm.turner.com.